It's me, Renee. I'm back. As you can see, I suppose maybe it's a silly intro, but it's my intro. So today, I actually read about 100 pages in the Dark Days Deceit, the last book in the Dark Days Pact trilogy. I think you might have heard of it. It's kind of popular-ish. This one came out last year, almost said yesterday. Last year, so I'm a bit behind. But it came out last December, so I'm not that behind. Yeah, I'm really loving it. First, when I started earlier today, at first I was like not feeling it that much, which is weird because the book I read before was Resonance, which was also historical based ish, and I wasn't feeling the historical issues here. But like, why wasn't I? I'm not sure. But that was just the first 10 minutes. After that, I was like, oh yeah, stuff is happening. Because, yeah, stuff happened pretty fast in this book. So you don't really have to wait till the action and the plot starts, which is really good. In the beginning, also, I thought like, oh, maybe I should reread the other two books. But very quickly, I was caught up in, okay, you are that in relationship to her, and you are that, and that, and that, and I just, no, I'm getting it. So, yeah, I don't really mind. I really think it's that big of a failure on my point. At least, yeah, so far. And actually, I started reading Smoking as Fast as I Can. And, funny story. Today, I also went to work, and I this week actually took the bus to work instead of the train. And today, I ended up reading a few pages in the bus on a bus trip because I thought it's such a good book. And I think I read a bit. Yeah, I read a bit on the first bus trip, and then I read a bit on the second bus trip. The first bus trip I would just read like 2-3 pages, and that bus trip was very straightforward. It wasn't really an issue. But on the second bus trip, there was some turns, and yeah, of course, I ended up being a bit queasy. So yeah, smart me. Reading in buses, what I know that I get nauseous sometimes from reading on buses. Yay, I'm so smart. I suppose maybe that's a Rory Gilmore trait. You value the book above everything else, even your health. Maybe not. I'm not sure. We haven't really gotten that much of Rory reading. We just know she reads a lot and how she is, and we know she reads slowly. But yeah, anyway, and you can see I haven't gotten a bookmark in it, but I've finished one chapter and I'm on to the next. And as I said earlier, this is actually a reread for me, and I'm loving it as much as I did the first time. Lauren, I was about to say Lorelai. Lauren writes so good, so good. I've heard some people say that the audiobook is great for this one, but as I don't have it, I'll just reread this book. Probably will try to get the audiobook somehow in the future, but right now rereading it this way, and I'm loving it. So good. So yeah, tomorrow actually I have zero plans except reading. Well, I might bake something, but like I have more or less zero plans. And actually, fun. I actually decided, or I actually am participating in another readathon during the weekend. It's it's a thing. It's arranged by a Norwegian. I think it's just a Norwegian person. I don't think she's a publisher or anything like that. I just think it's a person that wants to do it, and it's because I think it's on Saturday or on Friday. One of these days, it's the United Nations. It's the United Nations Women's Day. So, just having a readathon during the weekend and encouraging us to give money to her, and then she'll use the money to go to pads and stuff for women in third world countries. Because female hygiene is very important, and it's not always that easy to come by when you're poor. So yeah, I'm doing that as well. Uh, though I'm not really planning on doing anything different than what I was planning on already. Well, I'm planning on reading more books, a few more books, but not really planning on it's not like a themed readathon. And I won't really have much time either to read that much more because, as well say, as I said, I haven't said it, but on Saturday I'm actually working 8 hours, so that's a lot. I usually don't work 8 hours on Saturdays, so I won't have time to read that much on Saturday, but might read a little bit. Probably will read a little bit. I plan to, and yeah, tomorrow I plan to read more on this one. Probably finish it. Well, maybe not, but it's a big book. But it's also a really good book, so it's not unlikely that I will finish it. Sorry, I just changed the view. So yeah, it's actually around 500 pages. But I'm really loving it, and I love this series. So yeah, I might finish this tomorrow. And then the plan is to start moment. And then the plan is to start Franklin Love after that one, after I finish Darkness Deceit. And then, now you might be just saying, why are you telling me all this stuff? Because I just am. And then I just decided that after those two, my official TBR actually is over. Well, I have that last historical fiction, non-fiction book. I'm very iffy on that one. I'm not sure if I will prioritize that one. I might start that on Monday. I'm not sure. But anyway, for the weekend, just so you know, I'm just digressing now into what I'm planning to read for the weekend. So if you don't really care that much, just go away now. But for the weekend, I've decided to go with the latest number one latest detective agency by Alexander McCall Smith. It was a big thing in the late 2000, like from 2007 and onwards. It was also a TV series. I saw the TV series. I actually never read the books. They're pretty short, so they're probably manageable to read during the weekend on Saturday or Sunday, I think. And yeah, I want to get to this one. I'm also reading this one. You see, I have a bookmark in it. I've just kind of put it down for like 2 weeks now, but it's good. I'm actually budding reading it, but no one else has really budded read and has really read more in the bud read. So far, it's just me reading it. So I thought I'll wait a bit for them to catch up. But I want to read a bit in this one as well. And then I plan to read this one, People with Anxiety. Well, it's a Swedish book, but I don't really think it has an English name yet because it's just now out in Swedish and Norwegian. But it's a Fredrik Backman book. You know, the guy who wrote A Man Called Ove and Britt Marie was here. And other great books. I love Britt Marie was here. I did love it. I didn't hate it. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. So this one I'm interested in to read. It's about a hostage situation that takes place during an open house. And you have it's a comedy, so it's not a dramedy or drama thriller. It's a comedy. So that's I'm really looking forward to getting my eyes on this one, eyeballs on it. So I plan to read this one as well. And you might think like, well, aren't you overstacking your TBR for one weekend when you have the whole Saturday working? Yeah, I am. But I have Sunday free, so I'll just I have a couple of books ready, just in case. I also, I'm not done yet. I also plan to get to The Mermaid's Madness by Jim C. Hines. It's the second book in the Stepsister Scheme series. Is that what it's called? might be. I'll check it out and write it in doobly-doo. If I don't get to it on Sunday or on tomorrow, I think I might get to it on Monday, because I kind of want to do it pretty soon-ish. And also, like, it might be that I'm not in the mood for this one or this one. That I'm in the mood for this one. So that's good to have choices, really. And then also, this is the last one. I promise, last one. I also kind of want to reread Poison and Protect, because Precia has a personal fun in the weekend. I want to get to him soonish. That's my plan, at least. You never know how plans turns out, but that's my plan for now. And yeah, now my plan is actually to finish an episode of Gilmore Girls. Might do something else, but that's what I kind of want to do anyway. And maybe I'll do the Gilmore Girls tag. Yeah, now I'm just rambling again. But anyway, that's me updating you on my Gilmore Girls readathon for today. I hope you had a nice reading day and a nice day. And Renee, out.